Vintage Caravan.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, welcome. First time in UK, or let's say in Chester?
First time in Chester.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we've been coming to the UK quite regularly since 2014. Yeah, so.
Alright, so the latest album was released 2021 actually, right?
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah.
Now you have the chance to back this up with this tour.
Yeah.
And you've been on a tour for a very long time now. How does this compare to this last 2 years? What have you guys been doing the last 2 years when there was no touring, nothing to do?
Yeah, a lot of free time.
Yeah.
I guess we all just did, a lot of personal stuff. When you're on tour all the time, you don't really have time for a lot of I guess kind of normal stuff, And so it's good time to get your affairs in order, really.
So the album called Monuments.
Yeah, Monuments, yeah.
Where did you get this come from? Who's actually involved in this music, lyrics, in the band? I don't know.
Yeah, we're all involved in the music, and me and Óskar mostly write the lyrics. So I think the Monuments came from we were looking at some album cover ideas, and we were looking at these Tito monuments in old Yugoslavia, and there's like these massive alien objects, built by this crazy regime, and it's just something sparked an idea,
Okay. So 11 tracks on an album. One of the albums was just released as a video thing. Did you actually record it this year, or was last year when it was still not really?
Recorded in March of 2020, so the pandemic was hitting as we were in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of interesting to watch. And so we couldn't release it for another year, and now we're finally touring it 2 years, almost 3 years later.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we are in Chester today. Anything special for tonight we can expect?
Yeah, we've been doing a quite high-powered show now all across. We started in Eastern Europe, and now we just came from Western Europe, and can expect a well-oiled machine.
Doing some special songs from Monuments that we normally wouldn't do.
Okay.
Just for this tour, so
All right, brilliant.
Special, yeah.
So the fans can.
He plays an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no more spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay. What you can say about the album actually in particular? What was the thing you said the Titans was behind?
Yeah.
And the lyric wise, I didn't check much about the lyrics. What they come from.
There's a lot of really personal songs. I think we were just kind of writing a lot from the heart on this one. Not really thinking if it was the coolest or the best thing to do. But it just happened to be what it was. And I think a lot of people appreciated that. Speaking truthfully.
We can't afford therapy, so we just used this album as our release.
Okay.
But musically, I think it's we kind of allowed the music, let the songs be what they want to be. We weren't really sometimes we would kind of, I wouldn't say spoil things, but we would have a poppy song and then we'd put in a weird saxophone solo in there, and just to make things weird and make it really proggy. But if songs kind of presented themselves in a more poppy way, then we let them be that way instead of
the whole band is set to the 70s, 80s. Was there any particular reason?
I mean,
do you like the 80s? You probably didn't grow up in the 80s.
No, we're all born in the 90s. Yeah. So I mean, I've always loved the kind of 60s, 70s kind of music, and so it was always something that felt very at home for me, but I mean, I think we never set out to copy certain band or sound or anything, because we sound way different than those bands from that time, especially regarding the way we play and the production of it and stuff. So it's vintage inspired, but with a modern twist.
I have a very tricky question. What are you guys listening when you're touring so much? What are you guys listening actually in the car?
A lot of 80s music actually.
Oh really? What about?
Like 80s Italo disco stuff and
fancy and Yasu. Not, yeah, and, but personally, like when I've been listening a lot, like when I'm in my bunker just trying to fall asleep and stuff, I'm listening to Nick Drake's Pink Moon. Okay. That's been probably the album I've listened to most these days. But when we're together, we're probably just listening to some good high tempo Pantera.
I listened to a lot of Pantera,
and they start Dutch band. Great band.
All over the place.
Let's introduce in Vintage Caravan. So you're from Iceland. I never met a band from Iceland.
No.
So in my opinion, from my eye, it's one of the coolest places on the earth. It's just unbelievable. Perfect TV series. I like them, but I never met any band from. So it's something particular you like to pick up from the country you actually come from.
I mean, I don't know. I think all of us use the dark winters and that kind of stuff just to kind of you have to have something to do. So you play your instrument and you kind of get an escape from the harsh winters of Iceland and that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't really say that the music is very much inspired by the country. Maybe in some at least not consciously. We're not like oh, it's a beautiful mountain. Let's write a song about it. Or something, it's a nice decoration.
So Óskar, the lead singer, yeah. Alex, the drummers, and the bass and backing vocals, and Stefan.
Yes.
Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah.
And drums. So you guys been around for about 12 years roughly now?
Yeah, I mean, I started the band when I was like 11, 12 years old.
Oh, really? Already? Officially?
Then that lineup recorded the first album, which was just released in Iceland. Then Alexander joined in 2012. We recorded an album 3 months later, and so that was their second album. And Stefan joined in 2015, right after we recorded our third album, Arrival. And then, we've been very busy since.
Very good. So what do you guys at the moment think is your biggest achievement? What do you think you just achieved? What do you think the biggest?
Good question. A big question, I guess, as well. But I mean,
that you shared the stage with someone you like, or
like touring with Opeth was definitely one.
Oh yeah.
Being able to tour overall is another achievement, because it's always step by step,
Yes.
So, and I think we made a very special show earlier this year with members from Icelandic prog rock band Trúbrot. It's a band that we like a lot, and we played in Iceland's biggest, most esteemed hall, I guess. And we played Jimi Hendrix is here.
Good.
But but we basically we played our album from 1971 in its entirety with original members. I think that's one of our biggest achievements so far.
All right. And where you like to be, let's say in 5 years, what do you think?
Doing bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Like?
I mean, we want to explore more continents like North America and Asia and stuff. So it'll be really awesome to.
Any offers?
Not yet, but we're looking into it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So doing that and making great music and playing bigger halls and getting I guess bigger. Of course, that's what you want.
So you're almost finishing this tour. What's the plan for next year? What we can tell us? Maybe you already know. Maybe some festival at least for next year. You're planning, guys, to go?
Not that much stuff has already been confirmed, but we have some festivals and maybe a tour somewhere.
And it's in Europe for now, or
possibly a tour fall next year in Europe. But but until then, I think it's just going to be festivals and maybe some other continents.
Oh, okay. All right. Brilliant. All right, guys, before I let you go, is there anything you'd like to add? Obviously, all the fans from Radio Bloodstream, they can look on the websites, the Vintage Caravan, you know, all the social medias, the albums out, all the merchandise out, so they can buy through the Napalm Records. And is there anything else you'd like to add before I let you go? Something, you know, I might forget. I like to, you know, add to this.
Yeah, just happy to be here in the UK again, and yeah, it's been a long time, and yeah, it's just yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, see you at the shows, and we'll give you a hug and have a beer.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah.
See you guys
Okay.
around.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for the interview, for your time, and I'll see you under the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers. Thank you.